Hola Familia Humanidad, hello Familia Humanity, Salut la Famille de l'Humanité. Today we are here at IXLU. IXLU is a small site that was first occupied around the same time as Sacpeteng and was also part of the Kowoj Maya, same as Topokshte and Sacpeteng. So it's a really small site. It's close to the place I'm living right now, so I decided to come here. There's not much to see. It's under the earth and under some roots. So I will just film the tiny part that is more impressive, and then I will also tell the story of IXLU. Hasta pronto! This behind me is the biggest pyramid of the complex here, but it's under earth, roots, trees, plants, and let me show you. As you can see, we are already a level up. So it goes up like this. Here in IXLU, it's one of the only sites in the post-classic that was still surviving in the post-classic that has two ball court, and here is one. You need to understand what is a ball court and use your imagination a little bit, but here it is. So you can see goes like this, and the other one goes like this. See? Hoo, hoo. So this is the ball court, one of the ball court. So here we are in the main plaza, and probably after that hill, which was made by rocks, and it was like a palace around here, we have the acropolis. So now let me dive deeper into the story. Plaza everywhere. Acropolis. Hola Familia Humanidad, it's your brother Wallace. So we are here at IXLU, also known as Saklamak-al. This site was occupied around the same time as Sakpeteng and Topokshte in the pre-classic period around 1000 BC. It was a site that was occupied until the late post-classic, that means around 1600 AD, close to when the Spaniards arrived. And this site was a really, really good port because it had access to the lake Petengitsa by the IXLU River. This site was also part of the Kowoj Maya. The Kowoj Maya were link with the Mayapang site in the Yucatan Peninsula. The Kowoj Maya also live in Topoxte, another site that I've visited, another video that I've posted that you can watch. And it was also a allied or another site of the Kowoj Maya from Sacpeteng. Archaeologists have found a lot of post herds. So, like, it could be obsidians, it could be any type of rock that they sculpted to make a herramienta, to make a tool, to make a weapon. They have found tons of them in the upper level of the site here, and most of them were a feet or a feet and a half under the earth. And they have found evidence that this site was occupied from pre-classic to classic to post-classic. So during all that time, a lot of Maya people were living here in IXLU. I've said a lot of people, but I don't really know the exact amount of people that live here in IXLU. So it could have been a lot, it could have been really tiny amount of people, but we know for a fact that some Maya people lived here during all that period. This site is composed of 150 structures. 50 of them have been mapped by a Beteng Historical Eco Project, something like this. They have found 9 C-shaped superstructure and 2 L-shaped structures. IXLU is one of the 2 Maya sites here in the Beteng region to have 2 ballcourts. This is really impressive because we know that Tikal, I think they had 3, minimum 3. I will need to get back into my notes, but I remember when visiting, I saw 3 back to back to back. That's really nice, close to the 7 temples. And IXLU is also one of the really rare sites to have a twin pyramid complex. We saw that there's one in Tikal and there's one in Yaksha. So now it's like there's only 3 Maya sites in the lowlands here that has a twin pyramid complex. 4 sculpted monuments in the classic period were discovered here in IXLU. And 2 of them are stela and 2 of them are altar. Stela number 1 actually depict an event or a king using the same emblem glyph as Tikal, and the date referred to that stela is 879 AD, so we are really close to the Great Maya Collapse. Both stelas that have been uncovered here in IXLU have the same classic style as Tikal. So that's pretty much a really good proof that Tikal had a lot of influence on IXLU because the style is identical. And then we have altar number 1 that is using the same 8 glyph from a text found in Dos Pilas, another site that I will go and visit in the next few weeks. So that might have referred to a king here in IXLU that was a refugee from when Dos Pilas completely collapsed or was attacked by either Calakmul or Tikal. Some of you that look at the story of Tikal or Quirigua know what I'm talking about because there's a big story between Tikal and Dos Pilas. So that's the end of the story of IXLU. It's short and sweet. There's not much to see here if you're not really here in the physical 3D world because you need to use a lot of imagination. So in videos, it's not the best. But I hope you learned something from IXLU and you are connecting the dot in that gigantic story of the Maya civilization. Damn, it's fun. It's like living what they were living, being where they were being, and imagining what they were thinking and living. I hope you guys loved it. I like it. I love it. If you loved it or like it, make sure to like it. Like this video, like right here, or subscribe, or do both. That would help me know that you guys love the story, the knowledge, and the videos, the structure, everything that I can share with you. It would tell me that you are liking it. So I will continue. And if you don't, I will continue. So you choose. I love you, family humanity. You stay awesome. You stay blessed. You stay beautiful. Spread love. Seek knowledge. See you in the next video. Adios. Hasta pronto. Buenas tardes. Hasta luego. Buenas noches. Buenas tardes. Buenos días. Dulces sueños. Adiós. Familia Humanidad.